guys, so today let's have a knowledge about pre-colonial literature. So what is pre-colonial literature? What texts are considered pre-colonial literature? The pre-colonial literature includes all literature produced before the Spanish colonization, like chants, proverbs, songs, and folk narratives. Philippine folk narratives are varied and distinct. They depict the people's livelihood, customs, and traditions. The literature of formative past by the various groups of people who inhabited the archipelago, close to the religious and political organizations of the ancient Filipinos. Verses composed and sung were regarded as a group property. A. Riddles or bugtong made of one or more measured lines with rhymes and may consist of 4 to 12 syllables. Showcase the Filipino wit, literary talent, and keen observation of the surroundings. Involves reference to one or two images that symbolize the characteristics of a known object that is to be guessed. Examples: what has legs but doesn't walk? The answer is table. As you can see, table has legs but it can't walk alone. You have to move it so it can transfer to another place. Next, proverbs or salawikain. Proverbs, these are wise sayings that contain a metaphor used to teach us food for thought, often expressing a single idea that imparts lessons for the young. Short poems that have been customarily been used and served as laws or rules on good behavior by our ancestors. Allegories and parables that impart lessons for the young, often expressing a single idea that is usually satirical and had a witty ending. Maxims, rhyming couplets, 5, 6, 8 syllables. Example of Saulawikain is don't judge a book by its cover, meaning to say that don't judge a person by their outward appearance. You shouldn't judge or give opinion about a person or place by just looking at their outside personality. And examples of sawikain is it's a piece of cake means that is easy something that is very easy to do or complete. B. Myths. Myths are traditional stories occurring in a timeless past. They involve supernatural elements and are beyond the frontiers of logic. Myths are not based on objective truth, they reflect both universal worries and the worries of specific cultures. Myth is a narrative that describes and portrays in symbolic language the origin of the basic elements and assumptions of a culture. Examples: the gods and goddesses. In Ilocos, why there is high tide during a full moon. Ibanag, why the dead come back no more. Efugao, how the moon and stars came to be. Bukidnon. C. Legends. A legend differs from a myth by portraying a human hero rather than the one who is God. Legends, originally oral, have been developed into literary masterpieces. Legends are stories about real people who are famous for doing something brave or extraordinary. Examples: the legend of a sleeping beauty in Kalinga. Next, legend of the Dama de Noche Legend of the Banana Plant, Legend of the Firefly, and letter D, Epics. This narrative poem celebrates the adventures and achievements of a hero. This narrative sustained length based on oral tradition revolving around supernatural. Examples: Biyag ni Lamang in Ilocos, Hudhud ni Aligayon in Ifugao, and letter E, folktales. This is a characteristically anonymous, timeless, and placeless tale, circulated orally among a people. Example: Juan gathers guavas, Tagalog, folktale. Letter F, folk songs, a form of folk lyric which expresses the people's hopes, aspirations, and lifestyles. Traditional songs and melodies inspired by the reaction of the people to their environment. Folk songs are one of the oldest forms of Philippine literature. Examples: Uyayi or lullaby. Another example is Kumintang, war song, Kundiman, melancholic love song, o Harana, serenade, tagay, drinking song, mam mambayo, kalinga, pounding song, subli, dance ritual song for courtship, marriage, tagulaylay, songs of dead. That's all about pre-colonial literature.